Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Golden State Warriors won 135 to 112 versus the Miami Heat. Miami is 22-20 now and 7-13 on the road. The Warriors go to 24-19 and 16-6 at home, and they played at home in this game. Golden State won that first quarter 36-34. They won the second quarter 34-32. They won the third quarter 34-27. They won the fourth quarter 31-19. They scored 30 plus every single quarter and won every single one of them too. That isn't a good thing for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins, he stepped up a little bit. 27 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He made some threes and he missed a lot of them too, but he still was able to score baskets by attacking too. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 24 and plus minus. Bam Adebayo, 26 minutes, 4 points. He was one of the reasons why they could not win this game. He wasn't the only reason though, but he was 1 of 13 from the field. He was 0 of 5 from 3. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, but he still had 12 rebounds. That's a good reason why it wasn't that bad, but it kind of was. He had 3 assists with 1 turnover, 5 offensive rebounds out of the 12. No personal fouls was a good thing too, and it was a minus 20 and plus minus. I mean, man, that's just a brutal game for such a good player in Bam Adebayo. Norman Powell stepped it up a little bit. 20 minutes, he led the team in scoring with 21 points. 7 of 16 from the field for him, 2 of 7 from 3 as well, like Wiggins did. But he was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers. 3 turnovers, and he had 3 personal fouls, 1 offensive rebound, a minus 6 and plus minus. You know he's coming in to score. That's what you're paying him for. He's going to make some plays on the way to doing it. He has so many ways to attack you, whether it's getting to the layup, getting to a floater, getting to a stop and pop, or a pull-up. It worked against whatever the Warriors trying to do against him. So good night for him. Davion Mitchell, 25 minutes, 7 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. He ended up having 3 steals. That ended up being the most on the team. He also had 1 block. He also had 3 offensive rebounds and 3 personal fouls. It was a minus 17 and plus minus. That 1 block actually was the most in the starting lineup. Although everybody in the starting lineup got an assist or more and a rebound or more, he didn't get double figures in assists or even double figures in points, and that's something that Davion Mitchell could do, and he has been doing the majority of the games this season, but not so much in this one. And then Pelly Larson, he got held under double figures. He played 28 minutes, only had 9. He went 3 of 7 from the field. He missed his only 3, went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and no turnovers. 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a minus 12 and plus minus. Fontecchio, 27 minutes. That ended up being the most off the bench, and he had 13 points. He went 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. It seemed like everybody was doing that, doesn't it? And 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds ended up being the most. Off the bench also, he had 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. He gave them the most well-rounded game off their bench. It was nothing that he really didn't do. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 20 and plus minus. Gardner, 4 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 1 rebound, no turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 1 and plus minus. Keshad Johnson played 4 minutes. He missed his only shot. He's got a rebound, had no turnovers, no personal fouls, was a plus 1 and plus minus. Jaime Jaquez, one of their best scorers off the bench. He wasn't efficient, but he scored double figures with 10 points, 26 minutes, 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. 5 rebounds, he had 9 assists. That ended up being the most on the team. He also had 4 turnovers in the steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 10 and plus minus. Nikola Jovic, 4 minutes, 2 points, 101 from the field, 2 assists, no turnovers, 0 personal foul, and a plus 1 and plus minus. Khalil Ware had the best offensive night off the bench. He went 7 of 10 from the field and had 15 points. The 15 points was the most off the bench in this game. 1 of 3 from 3, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a minus 4 and plus minus. Drew Smith, 8 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 2 from the field, He ended up making the three, missed the three, but went 2 of 2 from the free throw line and got 2 boards and an assist with no turnovers. He also had no personal fouls and a -1 and plus minus. And Jonas, 14 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. And then the Golden State Warriors, they had a little trouble with the Heat. Then they started creating separation, and next thing you know, they ended up blowing them out. Jimmy Butler got injured in this one, but he played 21 minutes, 17 points. He was 6 of 11 from the field, was efficient. He missed his only 3 though, and he made all of his free throws, going 5 of 5. He had 3 rebounds and 4 assists, 2 turnovers and 2 steals, 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a +9 and plus minus. Quentin Post, he helped out, 21 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 7 from the field. Ain't it good having a big that's quick, fast, and can shoot and space the floor and be a dangerous player from 3? 4 or 5 from the 3-point line, did go 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He also had 9 rebounds. That was the most on the team. 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 blocks. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Steph, he didn't even need 20 again for them to get the win. 28 minutes for him. He need to play 30 minutes. He had 19 points on 6 of 13 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 11 assists. That's a double-double. 3 rebounds, 3 turnovers. He also had 5 personal fouls. He almost fouled out of this one, but the team was playing so well that they didn't even miss him. It seemed like +3 and plus minus. Moses Moody, 29 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and 3 steals. 1 personal foul, 1 offensive rebound, and a +25 and plus minus. He can score, he can shoot, and it worked for him tonight. So you're happy and you got to take it. Will Richard, 26 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +19 and plus minus. Trey Jackson Davis, 8 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. You don't really see him make threes that often, but he made it tonight. 1 rebound and a steal, no personal fouls, -7 and plus minus. Leon's 3 minutes, 2 boards, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a +4 and plus minus. Al Horford, 19 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He went 2 of 7 also, so I guess everybody was doing the same thing in this one. 8 rebounds was the most off the bench. He also had 2 assists and a steal, 2 personal foul, and a +26 and plus minus. If he's going to defend and get rebounds, hit some shots from the perimeter, score in the paint from time to time, and give you double figures, you're happy with that because he can also pass and set good screens. So Al Horford brings a lot of value, especially off the bench, and Buddy Hield does too sometimes. 23 minutes, 16 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. He comes into space and shoot. And if he's not doing that, he's moving the ball and playing a little defense. But tonight, he also helped on the boards because he got 4 rebounds and he had an assist and a steal. No personal fouls and a +6 and plus minus. Gary Payton II, 16 minutes, 6 points, 3 or 4 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. 1 of them was offensive, no personal foul, +1 and plus minus. LJ Cryer, 3 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. No turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Pat Spencer, 13 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 3 assists, 1 turnover, no personal foul, and a +4 and plus minus. And then Brandon Podziemski, B-Pod, 24 points. He ended up leading the team in scoring. He can have nights like that. He didn't need the 3-point shot to do it. He went 3 of 7 from 3 and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He went 9 of 19 from the field, which is good to see him do it because it just gives the older guys a break, and that's what he's supposed to come in the game and do anyway. And that's what the bench is supposed to do. And the bench played okay tonight. But he also took the most shots on the team. He had 6 boards. He also had 4 assists. The 4 assists was the most off the bench. He also had 2 turnovers and a steal. He also had 1 offensive rebound and 2 personal fouls and was a +17 and plus minus. And then you look at the team comparisons. There's a reason why the Heat lost this one. 95 field goals for the Warriors. They made that 52%. 99 taken by the Heat. They took more. They only shot 39%. They took 45 threes. They only made it at 29%. The Heat do that, you got a good chance of losing, especially when your opponent shot 51 threes and made it at 47%. 17 free throws from the Warriors, 75%. Well, 76% on that. The Heat took 24 free throws, 88% for them, so they took more and made it a better percentage. 54 rebounds for the Heat as a team, 46 for the Warriors, 37 assists for the Warriors, 30 for the Heat, 19 turnovers for the Heat, 13 for the Warriors. That's another reason why they got beat, because the Heat had 11 steals and the Heat ended up having 6. I mean, that's a lot of steals from the Warriors, 11, and they didn't turn the ball over as much as you did, and they shooting better from the field and from three. And they also, getting blocks. They had 3 blocks, and the Heat did only had 2. 8 offensive rebounds is what the Warriors had. 20 for the Heat. That was one of the best things they did tonight. But 38 defensive rebounds for the Warriors, 34 for the Heat, 17 personal fouls for the Warriors, 18 for the Heat, and that's how the game ended up going from both teams. The Heat looked like they was gonna give them a challenge and looked like they was gonna make it tough on them and possibly even win. They just couldn't make a basket, man. They just couldn't put the ball in the basket consistently. They couldn't get enough stops throughout the game in general. And the Warriors could, and they did. And they just got outplayed. They just got outshot. They just got outscored. And they just put a beating down on the Miami Heat. It happens. We have good games, bad games as players, obviously. And as a coach, you try to find a way to put the right guys out there, find a way to try to mix things up to see if y'all can get hot, see if something can pop for y'all. And it just never came to fruition for the Heat after a while. And the Warriors just kept playing consistent, and they just kept bringing it and bringing it and bringing it. And next, the lead just piled up, and it was eventually just out of control. And the game was just waiting for the buzzer to ring. And then it did, and the game was over. And everybody said, well, thanks for playing. I'm having some fun. Y'all had some fun, even though y'all got blown out. It was close in the beginning, so they still enjoyed some of the game, too. Let's get ready to get up out of here and do something else. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first comes out. Don't forget to do that. You have to. Peace.